Hello, Witchfolk. We are Angels on Broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo. I'm Kristin.
And I'm Evangeline, and we're just here to have a little bit of fun with makeup, sometimes a bit of witchcraft, but you are tuning in to Witchmas. It's the second day of Witchmas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
My favorite day of the year.
The day that you always say you're going to be in pajamas all day, and she always gets...
Yeah, no, I can't stand the woman's stank.
Oh!
So, I got to take them off and,
Oh my God.
refresh.
Yeah, refresh into your other jammies.
So today,
Yeah.
show what you're using and I'll show what I'm using, and we're going to laugh because they're so good together.
So I'm using the Sugarpill Fun Size.
And I'm using the Suva Beauty Hyper Color. So look how cute they look together.
Yeah. This is like a muted version of that one.
And this has got like neons and glow in the dark. The top, I think it's the top that's glow in the dark. And it's also got these chonky glitters.
Mm-hmm.
Chunky topper glitters. Who doesn't love that?
We've chosen these as some of our favorite palettes of the year. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. I kind of thought it was boring, but actually the formula is gorgeous. The pastels are so easy to work with.
And I chose this because this is my pandemic palette, the palette I was playing with when I just learned of pandemic.
Oh my God.
And then I stopped using it because
yeah.
it had bad memory.
Aww.
But now let's bring her back and say, 2021 is on its, 21. 2021, that's right.
Yeah.
It's on its way. I don't know what year it is. I forgot. But
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to have a good time next year, I think.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to come out of it okay. Wearing sweatpants still, but,
We've worn sweatpants, I think, every time we filmed.
Yeah, always. So, yeah, let's get started.
Okay.
And, the reason why I love Boxing Day so much, because it's the day I get to stay home. I never have an obligation.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like to do on Boxing Day is watch my very favorite movie of all time, which I would like to talk about.
Yes.
So my very favorite movie of all time is called Metropolitan. And do not get it confused with the movie Metropolis.
No, that one's terrible.
That
one's a drudgery.
I hate that movie.
I watched it for film school.
Yeah, it's from the 1930s and it's boring. This one is 1990. It's directed by Whit Stilman, who actually sold his apartment in New York for $50,000 to film this movie.
What?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he wrote the script it took him about 5 or 6 years to write the script in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Mid 80s, and he kind of wanted to set it in the 1960s, but budget would not allow it because of, you got to bring out all those cars. So
Yeah.
it's sort of it starts out, the tone is not in a time not long ago, and it kind of follows this group of Manhattan socialite Generation X at the time, so 1990. So they're still in university, and they're going to all the prom, not the proms, but the parties.
It's almost like they're going to a bunch of cotillions or
yeah,
something.
cotillions, and they kind of adopt this poor kid along the way. He's taking a bus somewhere, but they think they stole his cab. So the whole movie is sort of set during Christmas, and then specifically during the time between Christmas and New Year's, December 26th to New Year's, which is they call Orgy Week.
Okay, here's a question. Why do they call it Orgy Week? Do you know? Is that specific to the movie, or is that a phrase
No, I think it's specific, because if you hashtag Orgy Week, you only get Whit Stilman.
I know, because I looked up Orgy Week the other day, and you know what came up? First thing, your
blog!
blog!
My old blog that I had. I still have my blog, by the way, Art of Modern Living.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's interesting about the movie is it's sort of like Jane Austen inspired. And everyone talks very eloquently. And there's I don't even think there's an F-bomb in it. Yeah, they just go about their orgy week, going to their parties, and it's kind of like a commentary on a thing that they call in the movie. Another thing is the the UHB, the urban haute bourgeoisie, which is what they are, and their generation. And one of the characters has, a philosophy that this is the generation that is just doomed to fail.
Is that the one who's Digger from Gilmore Girls? That's a different one.
So yeah, there's not many people you'll know in it, but there is Digger, Jason Stiles, who is in Gilmore Girls, Lorelai's.
Yeah, a little young him.
This movie was also nominated for an Academy Award for Best Screenplay, and it did win in the Spirit Award that year.
Oh, nice. Which Jane Austen book is it based on? Because it's a specific Jane Austen book, isn't it?
I think so.
Like Mansfield Park or something?
I think it's Mansfield Park.
Yeah.
Because the lead female character, she reads Jane Austen, and she has a crush on the poor guy.
Yes.
Who is Tom Townsend, who comes in. He trashes Jane Austen.
Yes.
But he doesn't read novels. He just reads, people who write about novels. So
such a typical mansplainer.
It's like, I don't need
a
to
mansplainer, that guy in that movie.
I don't need to read. I can just read about it.
And I can form my own entire opinion on it. Oh. He's his character is kind of slightly maddening, but I get why she has a crush on him.
I don't. I love Digger, who is not Digger. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. But it's really, really, really great movie. You should. I don't know how you can get a hold of it. It's on streaming services, but not ones that I have personally. But I do have the DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's on Hulu. I know if you're in the States, you can definitely watch it. And if you ever get a chance to find somewhere to watch it, I highly recommend, because it is literally my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so wintry. It's such a boxing. Yeah. It's a Boxing Day movie.
It really is.
So if you're not doing anything this Boxing Day, definitely check it out.
Yeah, go ruin your computer and watch it. I was able to kind of. Oh, you tore it. I don't do that. I didn't even really have a plan.
You're just going?
Yeah, I'm just going.
I'm sort of doing this rainbowy gradation. I realized in all our videos I haven't used that much pink. I've used deep pinks, but not classic pink shades. So that's what I'm doing today.
Pink is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I always think I'm gonna like it, but then I don't like how it looks on my complexion.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if today changes my mind.
I look like an Easter egg.
I said these are springy colors, and you're like, no. You do look like an Easter egg, like when you dye them.
Yes.
Whatever you dye it with, I don't know.
I know I'm going to be using these glitter toppers for sure.
Of course, glitter.
Neither of us have gotten any of our Black Friday orders.
It's going to be just a slew of, what did I do at 12 a.m. before I went to bed? Ordered all this. Let's pretend it didn't happen.
I did do this weird thing last week where I don't know what's in my mind. But I have this obsession with Post Malone.
Yeah.
I don't like him, his singing. I just like his face.
You like his face? Does he? Yeah. Okay. I don't know him.
Do you know his face?
No.
You should.
He's tattooed on his face.
Yeah.
You're into it?
I'm into it.
Are you
I was saying about him, my old lady self is clutches her pearls when she sees him. But then my inner grade 9 is oh yes.
Post Malone.
Yeah. So anyway, Post Malone did this collab with Crocs, and I'm wearing them ironically now. I don't care what you say. Yes, I think they're ugly, but not really. I don't have that much opinion about
Crocs.
What is ugly, what isn't ugly anymore since pandemic. Because I am wearing sweatpants on the daily.
Yes.
And so
Absolutely.
what is ugly? If you think a Croc is ugly, good for you. I love wearing them. So Post Malone did a collab with Crocs, and it launched, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago at noon.
Oh my God.
And I'm like at the dog park at noon with an alarm on my phone. And like I got my alarm and I sat on a bench and it was freezing. And I was like not watching the dogs just for that. A few moments I was in a queue to get my Post Malone Crocs. And then as it turned out, I was in the queue and I was able to pick out my Croc and those little Croc details that you put in the holes.
What is with those little things?
It's a hammer. Anyway, so I got those in my cart, and then it turned out I was on an American website of Croc, and my little Canadian ass could not purchase these. So I was like, story of my life. Like I needed them, no, but I wanted them. So then I walked the dog. I better get this.
Better get this done.
I was walking the dogs, and then I went in my car, and then I went on the Canadian Croc, and I got on the queue again. You know, if you're a makeup lover and you're buying something from a launch, you know, the internet just breaks,
Yes. Hocus Pocus, palette, color pop. But you got your Crockies.
But I got my Crocs, even like 40 minutes later, and they're too big.
You didn't mention that.
No, they're too big. They're pink. They're pink and they're big.
What are you gonna do?
Wear them like a clown. I'm gonna look like a clown. And these aren't like I have winter Crocs. I literally do. I should get them next. But like they're fur-lined leopard.
Oh my
so
God.
I wear them in the winter.
Wow.
But these Crocs are just the regular, you know, plastic with the holes.
I feel like I'm having one of those moments where until I put the mascara on.
Oh, I'm having one of those. I'm not even barely doing it.
I feel like this turquoise under my eyes was a strange idea, but it's okay.
I need the glitter.
I'm just gonna blend this a little bit. Focus on my blend.
Do you want any glitter?
No, I do not. Did you hear that, people? I do not want glitter today. Today is a matte day. I'm going to do my mascara, and then I'm going to think I have a turquoise eyeliner. I'm going to pop it in because, like, the pink of my eyeball is just ruining this. Okay. Yeah. I finished before you.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Who is this? Okay. Shall we pop off camera to do our mascara?
Yes. Let's. You back?
Meek. Okay, yeah, lashes.
Oh, you
done.
look like a bird.
A bird?
Yeah.
A bird?
Yeah.
Parrot?
A parrot.
You look more tropical parrot than I do.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're birds.
So lips, I'm torn between like super nude or like pinky nude. Guess what I got?
What?
My first MAC lipstick
Oh, your first MAC.
of my life.
Huh.
I love the smell. It's like that
me
classic
smell.
lipstick smell. It reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to go on your like vanity and just like open your makeup, and it was all MAC, like MAC singles, MAC lipsticks,
Yeah.
and I would like smell them.
Gone are those. You did?
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, MAC, look. This is from the back in those days. It's a lip liner.
From then?
Yeah. I think it's Vino. I don't know if it still exists. But I can't find my Endless Cacao.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Should I use Endless Cacao with this, or is it going to be too...
No, you should always use Endless Cacao.
I feel like it's going to be too cool tone.
No, you can only use Endless Cacao. What are you going to do, the nude lip?
I did, only because I wanted to smell the MAC.
You only have one MAC lip?
No, I have two others.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use that Eldridge. This one. Oh no.
No.
No. I'm gonna use the more nude one or whatever. Can you read that?
Velvet blush.
I love your eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
This kind of matches too. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're done.
We're done. What do you think?
What are you doing on Boxing Day? Are you in your pajamas? Are you frantically going to the malls if you're able?
No.
Don't.
I don't think the malls are open.
Not here. Just stay online, people.
Yeah, stay online. Watch videos.
Watch Metropolitan. Look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for our Boxing Day. We'll be in our pajamas. We'll be watching Metropolitan drinking mimosas.
We will.
Aren't you jelly?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow, December 27th.
Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can know when we upload.
All right. Happy Orgy Week, and we'll see you for the next Witches.
Bye.
Bye, Witches.